Welcome back. So in this video we're going to look at Hoppy price update video. This is completely new token, big high risk, high reward play. So what I've been looking at this. I actually found this on Pump Fun. I can't remember, like yesterday or so. Yeah, it was yesterday. It instantly pumped. Now it's at 1.4 million market cap, and the thesis here is that this is the real Pepe. Let me show you. Actually, somebody has made a really nice thing here, so you can see that this is the Matt Fury meme again. So Matt Fury, Pepe, Andy, Landwolf, Brett, Bird Dog, and Dork Lord. So I basically, by the way, I bought Brett and Andy on base, and also Landwolf when they first came out. So I'm telling you, there's millions to be made with these type of memes. However, the Hoppy one, I'm not sure. Like, they say that this is the real one, and some people here on the X said that this is bundled or something like a multi-wallet. So people like it, they're basically pump and dump. But I also witnessed like the World Cup coin being bundled, and it still got like if there's enough craziness, the bundling doesn't even matter, because if there's enough volume, it will just freaking go. So this is what their Twitter looks like. They don't have a website, so not the best. I remember when the Bread first launched, the website was just insane. I'm telling you, it was super high quality. It had the bread, and the bread was leaking the screen, and it was a very high quality website. When I saw that, that when if there's a real meme runner, the website, we're talking about the real meme runner, the website has to be super incredible. Okay, so they don't even have website, so I'm not a huge fan of that. But they say that we run the Wolf 240 million, and now they have bigger plans for Hoppy. If you know, you know. However, there's no verification on these things, and if you look at the troll meme, the troll meme has the IP rights to it. The official troll meme has the IP rights to it. But now there's the other coins are just launching, and they say that they have IP rights, but there's no but Hoppy is not saying they have the IP rights, but I'm just saying that there's no way to verify this. There are AI images of Hoppy, and they are just posting these. You can see it's just basically, that's what they're doing here, and it's completely new project. You can see this is the first kind of their post here. Hoppy is now live, the official OG of the entire Matt Fury universe on Solana. This is the frog that birthed Pepe, the ancestor, the blueprint. So this is basically AI copy. You can see it here. AI. So this is basically so this is high risk, high reward. Like if it starts going, and if the team is really behind it, is about it to make it happen, this can go high. I think that they have bought. Anyway, so. Yeah, but right now 1.4 million. It's super high market cap for a low shit coin. You know what I'm saying? If it's low, there's so many weird coins. If you look at Dex Screener, there's insane amounts of weird coins. Let's say that some kind of a Harambe X was 1.4 million. That's a big market cap for it. But if you think about a real meme, like a troll or Doge or Pepe, well, 1.4 million is incredibly small for it. But the thing here, that the risk is that we don't really know, these guys can, the whole, if who have the creators of this, if they are really good at what they're doing, they can make this work, and this can go this can make literally hundreds X's, maybe 1,000X. But the thing is that there's I've been watching so many meme coin launches, and there's I'm this, for example, some project was okay, I'm super bullish on this project, but and it has everything to make it work, but the team behind it is just crap, so it just dies off. So there's always the high risk, high reward play opportunity, but you really want the bigger lower risk, high reward. For example, Hoppy, here with this type of like, but if it was like the official one, or the team would be crazy good, and not, so they would, I would be fine buying at 1 million. But with this information currently, I would have loved to bought a little bit, lower market cap, because then there's the risk reward is high, a lot better, because people who bought here are already up, somewhat. So some people are up like 10x here, so they will take profits on these markets. Let's see the top traders here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, some people have really went in with a heavier bag. Anyway, so this can be a runner, but the risk is extremely high. This is a high risk, high reward play. I personally didn't take this opportunity because it's just it doesn't. There's something, it doesn't feel right. But I remember seeing Brett. I was like, it is so like later on, if like let's say that this goes to like 500 million, I'm like, okay, maybe we should have bought it. So I was like, oh, why I didn't buy it? But the chances are that it's super low. There's so many new coins launching every single day. So to find a real winner, I kind of like have my list of like finding the real winners, because I have found them. But this is it's not mobile application. It quite doesn't like it. I'm like there's something is off with this one. So I'm skipping this. I personally I'm doing research every single day to find the new coins, and like I said, I found Hop super early, but I didn't buy it because I was like, there's so many scam coins that it's becoming incredibly hard to well, which one of these are actually not scams? Because if you find a good coin that is not scammed, but chances are that it pumps it's pretty high. It's pretty high chance, because everything kind of gets at least chance if it's any good coin. But yeah, usually the devil just rocks, or it is what it is. So anyway, so I find these opportunities, I share them with my daily newsletter. If you want to get daily emails about new coins that I find and opportunities, check out the first link in description, altcoinhawk.com, if you're interested. I will keep my eyes on this. I will keep watching this. But let me show you, for example, if you look at so the hype cycle is it's super, if the Hoppy doesn't start running literally now, today, the chances are it will go to zero, because let's say that Troll launched here, okay? So it went to 20 mil market, 10 mil market cap, 20 mil market cap. But there was a crazy good community. There was a great people who are behind it. So it survives, and it thrives. But usually if the coin, for example here, the Hoppy doesn't kind of make it, and it goes back to very low market cap, it kind of doesn't take off. Well, then the people who are doing it usually lose their confidence, and they will just be like they have created the token, they have sold for profit, and it goes to zero. They are like, okay, let's make a new one, or because they don't have the commitment to make the coin work. So it takes smart brains to make it work. So yeah, we'll see. Because I think that let's say that I waited 2 days here, and it retraced back to here. If I go look at their acts, the chances are that they aren't posting anymore. But if they're still posting and it's becoming better and better, well, then I will build a big position for it, because I think that it has the opportunity to be a really, really good runner. Now the market is, everybody's kind of but here is it's real official Hobby. It's like they are trying all the tricks to make it look real. They even bought the freaking badge here, so it's okay, they want to make it look real, but it's kind of, it's really not, it's kind of falling a little bit short here. So yeah, I think that it might be just pump and down. But if I'm wrong, it could be a huge opportunity. If you have some money to spare right now, and you would be take this opportunity, might as well get a little bit of position. And then if it's a runner, boom, there's profit. But if it's not a runner, there's two options. It will go to zero and lost all money, or if it goes to lower prices, but the team is still like pumping it, and the community is, you know, building on top of it. Maybe there's a chance to like build position there, because if you look at like for example Troll, it was long time trading at these lower prices here. Let's say here and then here, it went even lower here. So if the meme coins have the cycle, so if it's good, it's good. And right now you could Troll here, kind of like if the Troll loses its momentum here and retraces back to here, all the other memes are kind of cooked. Okay, because if you look at there was a kind of like a relief rally on a lot of coins, AI coins and all kinds of coins. So we will see what will happen here. But if these like the biggest ones, like you can see the volume here started to pump up. Now it's kind of like a drying. I made a video about Troll coin to see like test what if there's a demand there. It literally got, I think it got one view. Okay, so there's not a lot of people are watching Troll you know, videos, and that's a good way to, by the way, look at some coin. Like if there's a high building, like, or if you make a video about it and there's nobody's watching it, the video might be shit, right? Of course. But at the same time, if there's insane amounts of demand, and there right now nobody's making crypto videos because everybody's kind of like depressed, so you know, you can kind of like see. But here, for example, Troll, if it breaks this support here, it will go back to here, and this might be a strong, you know. But I'm starting to talk about Troll, but I just saw the chart. I'm like, okay, because this is directly tied to also Hoppy, because if we go back to here and there's kind of like a huge sell-off, I think all of memes are going to get a little bit hit by that. So right now 1.4 million market cap, doesn't seem to it's getting that much buy flows. You can see here it's kind of like a consolidating here. People are kind of like unsure, is this the one? Some people are going heavier in like $900, there's a 1k. Some people are making like a little bit of like $5 buys, old good $5 to $10 buys, $10 lottery ticket. Okay, so yeah, super interesting. I will keep my eyes on this. I just found it out yesterday, and we'll look at it. It's crazy to see like on Pump when I found this super early, and let's see what's happening. Yeah, it's just consolidating here. What's happening? Let's look at the 1 minute chart. Looks pretty. The chart looks pretty like okay, yeah, it's a little bit of buying. Let's see if we go back to the 5 minute. Yeah, the support is pretty strong here, and if the support falls here, yeah, it will like have a 50% candle. But I'm going to watch this. If this keeps if this kind of like pumps here, I'm like, okay, well, that would be an opportunity. But the high opportunity here, I think that would be like seeing if this, you know, maybe we get like a market dump right now, and then if it holds the bottom, and also they make a website and everything like that, it could be a huge opportunity. Anyway, if you want to see the coins I'm buying and get the daily newsletter, check out altcoinhawk.com, first link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. See you inside the update videos, and peace out.